Hi everyone. Today I'll be talking about the game my partner and I created for our CSC258 final project, and the name of the game is Battlestar Galactica. The goal of the game is to survive by avoiding obstacles and getting as many coins as you can. Now straight into it, in Milestone 1, we were able to implement player movement and obstacle movement. As you can see, the player cannot move anywhere past the border, and at the beginning, it's actually 3 times faster than the obstacles. And secondly, we were also able to implement obstacle movement. And as you can see, obstacles randomly spawn in from the right side of the screen. And as of now, 3 asteroids move from right to left. Upon hitting the border, you notice that parts of the obstacle hitting the border are not painted in. And when the obstacle is outside of the screen, another respawns on the right at some random height. In Milestone 2, you'll notice that we were able to implement the health bar that you can see at the bottom left, where at the start of the game, you spawn in with 3 hearts. And also in Milestone 2, we were also able to implement collision detection, where you'll notice when we hit when an obstacle hits the plane, specifically an asteroid, it explodes and it respawns again on the right side. Where in each game loop iteration, we look for changes in the pixel color of 6 columns or areas on the plane: the back wing, the main wing, the nose of the plane, and parts of the head of the plane. Here, we look for any pixel color that's not what was coded for, and if so, we determine that as a collision. So when an asteroid collides with the plane, it deals 1 heart of damage and then respawns, as mentioned. Meanwhile, other obstacles, for example, a laser, they do not explode upon impact and continue dealing 1 heart of damage for each game loop, and that'll be shown later on. Now, if too many collisions occur, you lose the game. And I'll just show that by bumping into these 2 more asteroids, and you head straight towards the game over screen, where now we have the option of pressing P to continue or Q to quit. But of course, we will restart the game. Okay, so now in Milestone 3, we were able to implement 3 optional features: pickups, the scoring system, and increased difficulty as your score increases. So for number 1, for pickups, we implemented coins and hearts. So coins are for our score, and for hearts, they spawn in at a 1 out of 300 chance if they're not yet available. And upon contact, they add 1 to your health each time you contact them. And to show that, as you can see, it increased my hearts from 3 to 4 until I hit a maximum of 5. And so now for the coins, these contribute to the scoring system, where once you pick it up, this adds 1 to the score, which is displayed on the top right of the screen. And now, finally, our third feature is increased difficulty as the number of coins increase. So we have 3 difficulty levels, where level 1 is less than 5 coins, which is right now, where 3 asteroids spawn in at 1 times speed, which is 3 times slower than the plane. So the plane currently in level 1 is 3 times faster than the obstacles. Level 2, however, starts from after you hit 5 coins, and I will show that. Okay, so now in level 2, 2 lasers and 3 asteroids are the obstacles that you have to try to avoid in order to survive. And briefly, I'll show what I mentioned a while ago, that lasers don't explode upon impact like asteroids, and they will continue to deal damage while you remain in their collision. Okay, so now let's get back to level 2. Okay, now you might also notice that the asteroids actually move 2 times faster than they used to. Now they're moving at 2 pixels per game loop iteration, while the plane still moves at 3 pixels per iteration. So the plane is still faster than the obstacles in level 2. Now, level 3 is once you hit starts once you hit 10 coins, and I'll show that by trying to hit 10 coins. Okay, so now you'll see that there are going to be 5 obstacles at once in the in level 3, which is 5 asteroids and 2 lasers. And in this case, asteroids actually move the same speed as the plane. So that's 3 pixels per iteration. And the 2 added asteroids actually move in a diagonal manner, making it very difficult to survive. And yeah, that is pretty much it for all the features that we've implemented from milestone 1 to 3. And just for the sake of it, I'll end the game in the game over screen. But thank you so much for watching, and that was our project.